And we got bananas in chat from Kath the Dragon, I Love Cats, Badger Spanner, Reben Taminis, Anna Marie BO3, Thunder Throut, Thirolol, Young Gats 98, and Sonin on Twitch. And the banana's gone off the top of the stream. You know why, peeps? Because it's Hermitcraft. Everyone loves Hermitcraft and everyone tunes in for some Hermitcraft action. Oh yeah, so welcome back to another live stream. Let's get properly situated here. I need to adjust the volume of the music for myself. I need music in my ears and noises like this one. Seb SV is here, resubscribed for 4 months, saying I'm planning on to set up a Minecraft server for the students at my university and adding non-gaming study-related features in it. Let's see how it turns out. That sounds like a cool experiment, man. I wish you all the best for that. Thank you for your 4 months of support. We had in between stream resubscribes from Glyphinx, Akira73, Firalol, and Java Mouse. If any of you are here, thank you for your subscriptions. And an Ark is here, resubscribed 16 months, saying stream hype indeed. Indeedly doodly. Rod Knight UK is resubscribed 6 months in a row. 18 in total. Thank you ever so much for 2 Twitch babies. I appreciate it. Cool, it feels like forever since I've done this. It's been a few more days than expected. I didn't do my Tuesday stream as I was very busy getting things done. And yeah, the last one we did was Sunday morning. So it feels like a while to me. Feels like a while. I'm going to start off by doing Grian's Elytra course. What I plan on doing is just going back and forth between that. We'll do a run, then we'll come back over here. Then we'll do a run, then we'll come back over here. That's kind of my plan. Also, Crazy, Emerald Face, Noise in the Ear, it's Platinum Doodles, resubscribed for 39 months, saying, Doodly Dude Head, haven't caught a stream in a little bit. 1 more to 40, keep up the good work. Thank you, Platinum, for the subscriptions. Yes, 1 more to 40. Unbelievable, right? Unbelievable. By the way, pre-stream music today was, are they called Underworld? And the song is Born Slippy. And someone was saying, I like this. They were saying it in chat. They were saying, I like this, but I don't understand the words. The words go, mega white thing, mega white thing, shouting, lager, mega white thing. You know? that's the lyrics. Oh, classic tune right there. Classic tune. Takes me back. Right, let's see. I want some of these. I basically want a shulker box to dump some stuff in as well. Let's take this one. Oh, look at my food situation. Let's get some golden carrots out. The carrots are golden, and I'm going to be eating them. Right. Which one? This one. Sweet. Train spotting intensifiers, says Colonel Nold. Yeah, it's from the Train Spotting movie. It's a classic song, you know, it's a classic. Pavement Humper! We've got Pavement Thumper, and now Pavement... Wait, what if it was Pavement Humper all along, and I just read the T on the end of Pavement? I mean, we've got 4 months of resubscription here. I've got a feeling that might be a thing. Like, did I read it wrong all that time? Thank you so much for your support, I appreciate it. Timber says, yo, what's the best way to get ender pearls before you unlock the end pearl wall? I made a video on that. I believe it's to put a bunch of boats around you and then look at endermen. And when they run towards you, they get caught in the boats. But easiest way to get ender pearls is the name of that video. It's on my channel. So when we do our runs, I am going to be ignoring chat, basically, for the moment that I... and the noises in my ear. I'm going to ignore everyone, even myself. Even the me that says, turn before you hit that wall. I'm going to ignore that one as well. Yeah, this is going to end well, isn't it? It would be nice to have a bed up here. Oh, there is. It would be nice if it were nighttime. Who else on the server? Just False. I got a feeling False is streaming as well. Surprise T is here with a resubscription. 17 months in a row saying, you're a cool streamer. As this guy would say, the streamer of Doom. But it's not Doom, it's Minecraft. But, I mean, I am Doom guy, right? This fella. You know? I mean, there's a little bit of Doom going on here. Some Doom without the gloom. Well, I'm ready to do this. We're practicing, yeah? Mad Dog says, ignoring us, literally dramatically gasping. I Love Cat says, wait, this isn't Doom? This isn't Doom? Timber Pig says, I love your quick and dirty flower farm. Been using it for light grey dye. Yeah, I'd like to solidify that into a proper design, because it's just a nice thing to know, nice trick to pull out the pocket. Hey, I need some, like, I don't want to go build a massive farm. What can I do quickly? So Winnie T Ford is here, resubscribed 15 months in a row, saying good luck on the Elytra run. Thank you, Winnie. And with that, I think it is appropriate for us to start. So we go down. And we fail immediately. Whoa. Whoa, my brain was just like, too much stuff on the screen for you to look at. I've had a long day, by the way. A long day out in the hot weather. I've got a Fitbit on, and I have walked 17,500 steps today. Unbelievable. It's been a very busy day. Okay, so this is possible. Oh! Jeez, it's possibly like an information overload for me right now. So where do we go from here? It is just down to this one. I don't think we missed anything. And then it's really tricky, but you end up through here. Then round to this side. Oh yeah, my eyes are actually just not focusing. Like, it's all happening too quick in front of me. I probably need to do this first thing in the morning, right? I've got a funny feeling that, like, you know, 2 weeks later in one of my episodes, I'm going to be like, right, we're still practicing. Oh, jeez. Okay, no, I need to recover my health now. This might just be something I'm not good at, you know. It might just be that. Ren had to do it without talking, says Winnie T. Ford. Yeah, I am talking, aren't I? Well, let's do a run where I talk and then a run where I don't, right? So I'm just going to... I mean, that's really in the way. Like, who put... I'm going to remove that. That feels like someone was building and wanted to go up here. That's really in the way. That's just obnoxious. Okay, I'm changing the course. Please don't tell on me. Superbolt 1985 is here. Subscribe with Amazon Prime. Superbolt, thank you ever so much for your support. I appreciate it. Hope you enjoy the stream today. Hope you have a good time hanging out with us. Let's continue flying. Oof, could barely see that one. The next one's a little easier. Then we go down. Then we go up. Or not. Okay, my health is still ridiculously low. See, I can fly like this, but like Grian flies with constant rockage. Rockage? I think rocket and usage just combined. Rockage. Welcome to my brain, people. You just peered inside the mind of a Sumer. Rockage. This is how things work around here. This bit's going pretty well, actually. I just kind of mellowed into it all of a sudden. Yep, then up here. Oh, too much. Too much velo. Okay, now this one requires just a little bit of patience first. You know, maybe I'm just... Oh, there's one there. Okay, and we got it. Let's eat a carrot while we drift. There it is. There it is. Woohoo! And there's the next one. Woohoo! Right, now there's some tricky ones here. I remember this. You go around the corner, and it's like, I'm here, and then it's like, I'm here again, but I'm very small. Yes, the predictability of this is helping. Ugh! Okay, that made me actually duck. That made me physically duck at the computer screen. Okay, I missed one back there. There's a sharp left after that. Ugh! And we're close to dying. Harangue is good flying music, says Badger. It is, it's alright, isn't it? Xmuta says, try to use less rockets. You know, if you want to go for time, I think you've got to be excessive. You've got to learn to fly the course, constantly boosting, because as soon as that boost runs out, you are slowing down. So I think if you want to go for time, we officially did not finish that lap. So that's one lap. I got to come over here and give Grian diamonds later, right? So that's the one thing I forgot to bring with me. We got noises in the ear from London Bug 71, resubscribed for 3 months in a row. Crankit is here cranking it up with the Amazon Prime subscription. Appreciate that, Crankit. And Kinetica is doing cheers and throwing bits, saying my chicken farm exploded chickens in my house and almost crashed my game during a 2-hour AFK session. Sounds like maybe they weren't getting cooked and they just became too many. Apparently that dirt pile was intended. Ow. Why would that be put like that there? Jeez, I shouldn't have messed with it. Oh! Opportunity to sleep in the bed. Opportunity to sleep in the bed. Is it really good that I come back up here? I mean... I actually don't know if I would want to respawn up here or not. But anyway, we'll sleep in the bed. I don't plan on dying. Maybe try to practice the course in small parts, says Milo. I think once I'm more comfortable with the overall thing, that could work. I mean, it could be a good idea to do them all in little sections, but... You know, I don't know what would be the best way. I think just getting to grips with it, first of all, and then maybe if I start to think, oh, I'm weak at this point here every time I do it, then I can develop more of a learning strategy. Ugh. Oh wow, that was a... Oh, goodness me. This is like... There's just too much obstacle in the way. You've got to figure out where the path is there. Okay, okay. Woohoo! Definitely getting better at it, right? Okay, so here is where I have to apparently return. Now, I remember that that was too tall. I think it was something like that. Let's try it again. Right, so... that wasn't there. Surely that wasn't there when he did it. That couldn't have been there when he did it. Like, that's so obnoxiously in the way. Ugh, now I'm just wasting my hearts. People are saying it was. Okay, so when you come out of here, you got to know to just go to the left. It's not so bad when you're not going that fast, is it? Right. Cautious there. You can really kind of jerk the mouse to get, like, maneuvered. Get maneuvered! Ah! Okay, that was terrible. I forgot that you had to go down there. Woo! Okay, then through here. That's a nice touch going through there. Okay, now when you go up like this, look how much we drifted upwards. Ow. Okay, there is actually an arrow at the end there, kind of pointing you this way, but you never really notice it. It's too... I guess that's a downwards arrow, isn't it? Whatever, we'll skip that one. So this is all nice and easy. Right, and I would be coming up to this one fast, which might be a bad thing. So I wouldn't use a rocket until I got close there. Okay, okay, then we got that sharp left. Uh-huh. That's it, isn't it? Don't think there was another one. So that's significantly better. We've already made a huge improvement, which is cool. So that's 2 runs on the course, 2 diamonds for Grian. This is how he makes his money. He makes the course very hard, so you have to practice a lot. We got a noise in here from Velvet Wrench. Resubscribe for 4 months, saying wonderful way to enjoy my lunch break. Glad to have you with us on the lunch break. Thank you so much for your support. The Season 4 course banners were much better, says Banner. Yeah, the way Cup did Season 4 was much more big and obvious and uniform, and this is more integral and integrated. I will say, Grian's done it in a way where it feels like, maybe with the exception of that one there, but most of the time they don't pop out too much. Like when they're in and around the builds, they are subtly pushed into things, right? Like they don't make a, hey, it's the flying course over here kind of impression, right? Was the course last season hard or easier? I don't think there was one last season, but this one is, I think, harder than Season 4. Season 4 was much more kind of straightforward. This is like really dynamic, twisty, and... Okay, that's a problem. So from here, why don't we just walk this one this time? What is the best way to get to the next hoop? And is it possible I missed one on the way through here? It's probably to veer around to this area. Then make your way through here? Like, it's super tricky. Okay, I think I might have missed that one a couple of times. Smack my head. Oh. Okay, there goes all my health. Great. That bit back there, I really need to practice more. Hermit Flies, it was called, says the Black Ranger PL. Oh, it had a name, right. Oh, and let's eat again. A couple of regen beacons around here would be good when you're flying through. Okay, so we go through this one, then we go down, 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 down with more speed. Sharp turn. Rocket like that. That was very nice. Ugh, I accidentally tapped to the ground. Yes. Oh, okay, I hit that. This one's down below. This bit here is probably the easiest bit of all now that that bamboo is cleared. Smacked into that. And that. What else will I smack into? Okay, we are really going full pelt now. Ugh! It's so difficult. Ah! I experienced the kinetic energy. That energy that is kinetic. Now, is there a way down for peeps who don't have the luxury of flying? Okay, apparently there is. That's not too far away to get as well, is it? Can I take a leap of faith? Leap of faith! Oh, that was very close. That was very close. We got noises in the ear from Sweeney Dunstan. Resubscribed for 16 months in a row saying, another fun-filled month. Supporting my biggest inspiration. Keep up the great work, mate. Thank you for the lovely message, dude. Thank you so much for the support. Appreciate the other month. Emblien is here resubscribing for 3 months in a row. Thank you, Emblien. I'm probably butchering the name. No message with that one. Also, Let's Do It 135790 has resubscribed for 6 months in a row. Let's do it. Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying the stream. It would be really good if I could ride the rail right now, wouldn't it? It'd be really good. Ride that rail. Kinetica is here with more cheers and bits, saying, I added a off switch. Spence, it started doing it again, but they are dying, and I sat watched the shulker box and the glass chamber. Chamber with an M. There's a lot of misspelt language there, but that's fine. Thanks so much for the cheers and the bits, Kinetica. Since it started doing it again, an off switch. Okay. Yeah, add an off switch is a good idea. Avoid it happening again in the future. We also got Load Nick on here, resubscribing for 21 months. Saying, did you ever play Rocket Jockey back around 1996? The developer, Rocket Science Games, folded after the first patch, but it had a good cult following. No, I've never heard of that one, actually. That sounds... yeah, pretty much completely unheard of to me. I wonder who put the rail in here. I wouldn't have done it like that because we had some other building plans over here. But that is what it is, I guess, for now. Don't have to swim over another ocean. Let's use the... oh, I can't even use the line, really. I could go through the line. No, that's not going to help. See, swimming is slow when you don't have your enchantments. Oh, apparently False put in the yellow rail. Oh, okay. I imagine she put it there with the intention for us to change it. You keep missing a hoop in the dock area. Veer to the right instead of left. There should be something there. It might be easier that way, says Olvarith. We'll have to remember that when we come back, because those are my practice runs for now. We'll do more later in the stream, but I also want to get some building done. So I owe Grian 3 diamonds, right? Or do I owe him 2 3/4? Because, I mean, I didn't make it that far this time. Right, let's try and not get caught up in the water. I heard a bunch of sheep then. That looks interesting. Where does that go? That's what I want to know. Okay, there's no way it's been more than 5 minutes. And this area weren't loaded at first, unless False is here, but... oh, False is here. That could be bad. That could be bad news, False. Hey, my stuff's still here. Woohoo! Okay, let's get the armor on. Now, was that all of the rockets? Apparently, I only had 42 rockets left. Fair enough. Let's press F3 and B. Quick little check. Yeah, it's not here, is it? Okay, that's cool. I thought it brought quite a few rockets, but I guess we've just flown around a couple of times as well. Alright then. Pig, keep on spinning. Whoa, look at these trees. Wow. Those are some mighty fine trees right there. My goodness me, do they look good. Force's entire area here is fantastic. X, you might need a Did You Die box. Nah, I don't need those. Those are for newbies. We got a noise in the ear from I Love Cats doing cheers, throwing bits, saying I shouldn't set my spawn here in case I die. No, I'm not going to die today. Shut up, cats. I was very confident when I said that. I mean, to be fair, that's the first time I've died flying around that course, which I think is good. Or maybe it's bad. I don't know. Who makes the rules on these things anyway? Not me. What is up with the Concorp Studios, says Seiji. What is up with it? I didn't see anything out of the ordinary. The Did You Die boxes have only bamboozled one customer, and it's Scar, says Brian Anamanel Inel. Wow, I butchered your name. Because it's crazy. It's a crazy name. How am I supposed to say that? Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay. Slight problem. All of my stuff's over the Elytra course. Of course it is. Your shoulder box, Asuma, says Mad Dog. My shoulder box? No such thing exists as a shoulder box. Oh. Anyway, peeps, how is everyone doing? I've had another fantastic day. As you know, Thursdays are my day off. Went to a Caribbean. Why do I feel like I need to say Caribbean? Or Caribbean is how I always heard it. Went to a Caribbean restaurant. Oh my goodness me, was it good food. It was so good. I had this like chickpea and sweet potato curry with coconut in. Whew, it was good. It was good, and yeah, I had a whole bunch of other good food with it. So, I am satisfied. But here's the thing, I probably ate about well over 2,000 calories in that meal alone. So, I'm feeling pretty stuffed today, you know? Pretty stuffed. But then again, I've been very active today. As I said earlier, 17,500 steps. I got this Fitbit, and I wanted to use it with my calorie counter, but it for some reason, although you link them together, it doesn't do anything. It's like they're linked, but nothing happens. It's kind of annoying, because I thought it was going to tell me how many calories I burned based on the Fitbit, which it doesn't do, because that would have been really helpful. Saved me having to enter things into it all the time. Whew, but anyway, yeah, I had a lot to eat today, and it was good, but now my belly feels really full. Peeps, we're going to build this design up over here, and we're just going to keep it simple. You know, like we did over here, we don't have to make it a super duper work of art. I mean, that one, though, we did actually make a work of art, and we'll probably do another work of art type one at some point. This one over here, we're going to use stone, and I think we're going to go with this design, but I want to put something different in this corner. And what I could do is actually put a block behind the glass, or maybe even skip on the glass entirely. Now, what block do you think would go in there? I think it might be an opportunity to introduce grey concrete to this build. That's what I've been thinking. Think about many things. What is the meaning of life? And then I think, what block needs to go in that build? So if we did something like this on the corner, oh, I'm gonna cough. Whew. Yeesh, I need some water. There's a sore throat bug going around at the moment. I got it. It's kind of annoying. What's your answer to the meaning of life, X? Says Cone Sikar. Now, I think about that a lot. I think it's to enjoy life and grow as a person. Andor Hex is here doing cheers. No, sorry, wrong one. Jeez, as I started saying that, I was like, nope, it's the wrong one. It's a donation. Andor Hex, thank you so much for the donation, saying, I have no good words left. Well, those are some words. If they're good or not, I don't know. But thank you so much for the donation and support. I appreciate the contribution. Thank you for doing that. We also got Polytickers02, subscribe with Amazon Prime. Polytickers02. Thank you for the Prime subscription. I appreciate it. Hope you are enjoying the stream. How are you, the admin of Hermitcraft, says Human721. Someone's got to be the admin. Yeesh. I mean, there's got to be a admin, right? Otherwise, how would it run? How would anything happen without an admin? Okay, so those are the materials we need. We actually need some dyeage going on over here. And I think that requires 9 of these. Can it do it in one go? Not quite. Wait, I made the wrong type, didn't I? Ah, what a derp! Oh, hit that dirt button! Hit that dirt button! Do you know why you should hit that dirt button, Asuma? Because you made the block, or you made the one that looks grey, but doesn't use the grey dye. You are such a derp. You are such an idiot. Jeez. Jeez, why am I watching the stream? I'm tuning out and I'm following. Oh, despicable. You made a grey coloured block without using the coloured dye that isn't grey in the slightest. What an idiot. Jeez. Jeez, why am I subscribed? Ugh. Okay, sorry, what was that? That was weird. I don't know where we just went. Right, we're gonna... Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Give me some of that. Right, that's what I want. I want that. That is slightly different. In places. You'd barely notice it. And we got a noise in the air saying from TS McGee, and it doesn't actually say anything at all. TS McGee there, subscribe with Amazon Prime. TS, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate the support. Hope you are enjoying the Liggity live stream that we're doing here. Appreciate you. Thank you. Right, there we go. We got the glass. The glass needs the dye. No, not to dye. Goodness me, that's brutal. Poor old glass. What did it ever do to you? Why are you thinking it should die, eh? Eh? Right, let's go put that in here. And I guess we're not going to... Well, actually, it might look better, because it's kind of obvious that there is no glass here. So when we put the glass in, that actually kind of looks better, in my opinion. Just makes it feel a bit more structural. Fancy word, structural. Oh yeah, I've got to post my music blog after today's stream. I don't know why that popped in right there. Adding that to my notes. It's already live on the blog if you're thinking, I want to do nothing more right now than tune out and read those words that Asuma wrote. It's on there. I've just got to tweet it out later. Oh jeez, no! Oh, it's the worst thing ever. I broke the wrong block. We've got to get this bug fixed. I'm sick of this bug where you break the block below you and you kind of like fall down with it. And it pushes you off to the side. Oh, it's the worst. It was in the game for so long and then it came back and I was like, no. Thought we got rid of you. Okay, let's get this thing built up. So it's at this level here that we're going to throw in variation. And I'm not sure in what way we're going to do it actually, because with the stair blocks we get 1, 2, 3. So we would have stairs here, then another 3, and then stairs again. It's important that I think I just put those down, or like 1, 2, 3, so I can visualize. Because we're going to need, I think we're always going to need it on the bottom, and that gives us 1, 2, 3. We could leave that there and take the space of 3 in the middle. So if we try and use our mind's eye a little bit, I feel like it's necessary because you kind of want, like the bottom is part of the top here, this stone trim. So I think it's important that we put that on. Cone Skirata, if I say it properly, says Mojang ran out of bugs to squash, so they added in old ones to squash again. I can give them a list of bugs. They haven't run out. Raids are weird. Get loads of them at once. No, they squashed that one, didn't they? They squashed it. Fine and mighty.
How did the Streamlabs extension work, and will they ever activate it again, says Alantor? I don't know. I've forgotten what it did, basically. Okay, so we could have that come out. No, this is wrong here. So we've just sort of asserted this. Let's... Do we have a block here twice? Yeah, I think that one's the one we're using the least at the moment. So we put those across. Okay, so now we could, in theory, bring this up and across. Right, we have like 2 blocks, I think. But then I'm going to want to put one directly underneath that. So really, just 1 block. What's the most interesting block combination? I got it in my mind. I'm thinking iron bars with something behind it. Also, this will need to be filled in here because we need that to be a flat wall all the way down, which it currently is. So whatever block goes here needs to be solid. I was thinking some sort of light source, maybe. Platinum Doodle says, yeah, but the pillager patrols are way too frequent. There's no way to protect against them. They're a constant threat looming over you. Yeah, they do tend to... It's like the Wandering Trader. It's sort of super rare and it will never turn up when you want it, but you'll be playing and it will just be there and it's like, oh, hello. Patrols should not spawn in villages, says Blue Jay. They actually don't, but they spawn directly next to them is the problem. Okay, so light source, maybe sea lanterns behind. It means that this thing will emit light. Now it's already going to have a natural glow from the sea lanterns in there, but it will mean a strong glow coming out the side of the front. I actually don't think that fits the tone very well. The 2 towers, in fact, all of the towers we have so far don't have light sources. This is a unique one, so it's already going to be brighter. So I think actually that's a bad idea. In which case, I think we should put in a light-coloured block with something transparent in front of it. So maybe glass panes and just, I don't know, white wall behind them? Like, we could use this glass. This might be a little bit too bright immediately at the front. Look at how many chests we've got open here. Crazy. Oh, I'm all out of white wall, peeps. Typical. Or we could use lime wool to signify what's in it. In which case, I'd be more inclined to use some lime glass. Let's go for half of that. Actually, this is a bit too neon. I think you want green in front and lime behind, and we got that. Let's actually put those back for a moment. Let's go hop up here. Purple wall beds are the best blocks, says Money Rooney. For what we're doing, probably not. Like, this is what I'm talking about. Something that pops. Now, the green in front may nerf it a little bit from down below. So we do that, and then over here, we have to kind of reclaim what we're doing. So on this side, we're going to see ourselves with... I'm going to have to remove something here. Stone at that height. Then we have our stairs going around the corner. That's going to need stone blocks all on top of it. And I probably need to pillar up through the middle as well, now that I think about it. Then we need that around the front. Hop up a level, and now we're going to do our thing. Our thing? You know the thing. Jeez, this thing. You're in the wrong place. But then, are you... No, you're not where the terracotta will be. This is where the terracotta will be. What will you do with all that paper from sugarcane, says Human? I will make rockets with it. And that was what I expressed in my video. Okay, and then it just starts again here. So, why don't we emphasize that a little bit by putting the correct blocks in place? I'm just going to fill in all of this space, right? Kind of starts up again. Let's put you there. 1, 3. This thing would have been perfectly aligned if I'd have built it all over by 1 block, but there is no way I'm going back and doing all that again. Okay, then we have glass at this level. Right, so let's hop down, or fly down even. What do you reckon, peeps? What do you reckon? I think it's a little bit overextended on the corner. So maybe, I think, the scaffolding's kind of in the way now. I think there is a thing, I think I sort of experimented with this, right? But let's go climb the scaffolding. I'm trying to keep a mind's eye of where to change it. Actually, if I just change it from down here. Uh-huh. Yeah, not surprised it kind of chained all the way to the top. I didn't think that through at all. And now I got more of this than I know what to do with, basically. But I do know that I'll be putting it into a chest. That much should be obvious. Right, what we can do now is step back again. Yeah, so it actually looks a little better, but what I think we should do is bring it out to about there and go like around in that space and then get rid of that bit right there. I also actually think... I'm not sure if I like the top of it. Could it come down by 1 block? It actually looks like you'd see the bottom of that. From below. It looks kind of odd. Isn't the best way to farm gunpowder a witch farm, says Oak Burger. Oh yeah, I got one of those. I forgot about that. I already had loads of gunpowder. Okay, let's... Felt like I was going to make it, but apparently no. Right, well I don't know where the rest of it landed, but that's fine. I guess we need to scaffold back up a little bit in a weird way. But X, how can you have a witch farm? Mumbo already built one, says Wesmass. Hang on a minute, I built mine before Mumbo even had his. Jeez. You people want me to not play Minecraft, don't you? I mean, Mumbo's already streamed. Why am I streaming? What's the point? Someone else has already done this before. Right, let's just bring it down by 1 block. Break that. Pick those up. Take a step back. So that actually... I'm not sure if I like that. I think that looks worse. I'm not entirely sure I like the other way either, but that kind of looks worse to me. So we'll undo what we just did and we'll work on the change ideas that I have. Brian says he may act like he has a witch farm. Sorry, he may have a witch farm, but he doesn't act like I have one. Well, I kind of forgot that I had one when I built that hostile mob farm, right? I was like, oh look, gunpowder. I was like, oh yeah, wait, I already got that. I guess I never really used it too much, that farm, and collect lots of resources from it. I have a weird habit this season of not AFKing. Like, and normally I do a lot of AFKing, but this season I keep forgetting. Like, I keep going, oh, I should have AFK'd at my farm, and it's like, and I haven't. I tend to just try and keep the computer off is most of the reason, like try and keep it off more than it's on. I keep forgetting you don't have to hold shift when you're on a scaffolding. That is like a die-hard old habit right there. Of holding shift when you're hanging off the edge of something. Okay, so we could do that. Bring that across like so. Then we'd be kind of leaving this exposed here, which might not be the worst thing ever, actually. But I don't know what we would do with it. Like, what becomes the fate of this? Well, first of all, we have that going on. Maybe just do that. That don't look so bad from here. That does not look so bad from over here, peeps. We've got a noise in here from Zodiac Siren, resubscribed for 2 months, saying 2 months and I'm so glad to be here. Zodiac 19 heart. Thank you, Zodiac. I appreciate that. I believe I missed your message in chat. I could have seen the emote then. But thank you so much, Zodiac. Appreciate the support, and thank you for resubscribing. I'm going to check something on my computer quickly. In fact, while that loads, let's continue. So, although that stuff's in the way, I think that's going to work. I think we might need to just modify where the stair is there, but otherwise, I think we're possibly onto a winner. Or what we could do is use the block behind and make that visible at that point. So there's one or the other. Shifting on scaffolding is a bad idea, says Hades Stamps. It really is, isn't it? It's a hard habit to get out of. Right, so now what we've got to do from down here is, yeah, fill in this space. So let's go do that. And then go up here. Yeah, this all needs to be filled in. My sister made me break the glass on the baby chicken part and they ran into the maintenance tunnel next to it, says Kinetica. That sounds like you got chicken problems. Oh, yeah, no, that doesn't go away, does it? Okay, so the flat wall here just ensures that everything hits an edge and falls all the way down into the sugarcane below, which is cool. That's what we want. And now we've got to make those modifications again. Where were they? It was still this bit here that I was undecided on. So if we were to continue with this coming upwards and it to be visible, the question is, where is it visible? We've got those two blocks. I believe this one is also sort of here. So to see that, you couldn't have this block the same. Or maybe you could. Maybe you just leave it like that and have... Must be efficient. That block's not visible. Okay. Then you get to see the live. That might be... No, it's not going to look good, is it? It's just not. Scaffolding is right in the way there. That looks very exposed. Maybe if I put glass in there as well, it might actually help and give it a bit of an effect. What do you think, peeps? Bit of glass in there to shore it up? It kind of looks like it lacks, like it's very flat. The whole thing is very flat. It needs something coming forward as well. I'm not sure what. You know, we've got trapdoors. There's certain shapes in this game that we have. Trapdoors, but like, kind of limited, not very metallic. I know you can power a block to make it flat. But unless it's flat by default, that can be difficult to do, as it would be here. So I can't put something on other than put a block in front of it to make it look like it's got some sort of brace there. If we look at what we did on that side, we actually popped it out, which I'm not sure we can do here, really. Vertical slabs, that would be nice, wouldn't it? What does Gunsmoke say? Because people are agreeing. We need vertical slabs. Oh yeah, I read that out a second ago. I'm very unsure how to proceed here. Let's go sleep in the bed. Shimmergale asks, what skyscraper are we building? We're building the sugarcane one. And to be fair, really good so far. Just, I'm starting to wonder if this needs more shape to it, because it's going to be very flat at the front all the way through. Screamy music! Ow! Asuma, why are they screaming? Dark Oak Trapdoor, says Gunsmoke. I don't think it would work. I think you could get away with that maybe on that build. There must be something. There must be something. Stone buttons, yeah, I was considering that. And I mean, they're not going to be hard to make. Let's give it a shot. We'll try, I think I'm going to try stone buttons there. And I think on that corner, I think we need to revert back. Yeah, no, we need to revert back to stone. I think we had it right when we did it with stone. And that's fine. You know, once we suss this out, then we're good to build it up and decide if we really like it or not. So there you go, stone buttons there. And we're going to get rid of this now. I've decided it shall be no more. I'm going to fill this entire thing in with stone. Until the next one starts. Alright, let's fly down. Got to admit it's a little bit ugly. Maybe actually I could change it all to terracotta, so you don't have the stone above the stone bit, right? It might actually look good on this side as well, not having stone directly above stone. But there's scaffolding in the way. Buttons look nice! Ah, I didn't really look at the buttons, we'll do that next. So what I am concerned about is if it would look good there. You know, let's give it a shot. Let's do the whole thing and see if we like that. My stomach always lurches when you jump, even though you glide, says Anisha. It's not an easy thing to get used to, is it? Watching someone hurl themselves off of a building. Not easy at all. So that there. And then here. We shall do all of that. And those blocks. That looks really good to me. And that is what we're going to go with, right there. The stone buttons work, yeah. I think we got it, peeps. I think we got the design. Now, one thing I haven't done on this bit here is just thrown in a couple of like andesite stairs and andesite blocks. So let's make sure there's at least a few on hand here at the beginning. And then we'll go and build up another floor of this, I think. Okay, and then I need the stairs that are andesite. Sweet, very good. Beautiful stuff. I wish we had concrete and terracotta slabs, stairs and walls, says Wesman. Yeah, I'd like a lot of those things. What was that message? Harrow says, X, are you a fan of The Office US or UK version? I was actually talking about that earlier today. I'm a huge fan of both the US and the UK. I think the UK is absolutely groundbreakingly hilarious, and I think the US is probably even better. Mainly because there's more of it. Like, they're both quite different from each other, but the American one has that charm of really getting you to like all of the characters and like, you know, seeing them more episodically. And, you know, both are quite different styles of doing it, but I think the American one wins me over more. Right, so I think we've got all we need. Glass as well, yep. So we can go and build this up in a couple of places. Let's start on this corner over here. The Office wasn't a new style when it came out, but the one in the US was when it came out over there, says Dodgewat. That, I would say, is kind of inaccurate. Like, The Office was like groundbreaking humour. It was... no one had really quite done that before. The UK version anyway, and then obviously the US is based on the UK one, but when the US one gets its own steam going in season 2, it kind of becomes its own thing as well. Like they really translate that to a more American sense of humour. You see, the thing with the British one and with British humour is you tend to laugh at more than you laugh with, and it's more about someone falling on their arse than succeeding. So the characters you see in The Office, with exception to, like, I was going to say Tim and Pam. It's Jim and Pam in the American one. It's Tim... oh god, I can't remember her name. But, like, you root for them as, like, the more realistic character officers, but they're like real people. And the boss in the British one is like quite detestable, but it's like the things he'll say and do that just have this spark of humour buried in it. The American one is like way more about likeable characters and them having their moments. Like Michael doing it again. Michael Scott is like actually a really likeable character, even though he's a complete buffoon, right? Jim and Pam says Venutusian. Yeah, we got that one. We got that one. What was the other one? Tim and someone's got to be correcting me in chat. Did you hear Minecraft story mode is being taken down? I heard it from this guy called Asuma2. Do you know him, says Harrow? Never heard of. Tim and Dawn. I Live Cats. Well done with the memories there. Pat yourself on the back. Tell your memory it did a good job. Talk to your memory. Be insane for a moment. Seems like there's a big delay in chat today. Type strawberry. No, smaller word. Cat. Type cat in chat and press enter immediately. Right now. Do it. Do it right now. End this at cat. Okay, there it is. Okay. So, it's about 5 seconds. Huh. Y'all are being quiet in chat today. Here I am, continuously glancing over. No one wants to conversate with me. Oh. No one will give me their attention. I'm messing with you. By the way, we had Gunrover. Resubscribing for 20 months. Gunrover. Thank you for 20 months of support. I appreciate that. Hope you are enjoying the stream. Having a good time hanging out with us today. As we build and practice for the Elytra run as well. We've got to go do another practice real soon, I think. Feels like it's about that time. So all of this would be covered up, which may in fact help me significantly in determining where do we go here. I think we go there. Let's put the lime, let's put the glass in. Was it really over just by 1? I thought it was over by 2. That's the wrong block. So let's put that in. Yeah, well that's good. Yeah, it would be here, wouldn't it? And then we're out of the terracotta. That's no good. We've got a noise in here from I Love Mycelium, resubscribing for 19 months in a row. I Love Mycelium, thank you ever so much for your support. Appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Bounty Hunter says, X, what do you think of Minecraft Earth? I think it looks fantastic. Super interested to see where it goes. It looks like a wonderful game they're working on. I mean, it really does look quite remarkable. You know, not to get caught up in the hype or anything, but yeah, it just looks like such a brilliant next step for the game. Okay, we've got lots of glass, we've got lots of pretty much everything. The thing we're missing is the old terracotta. The old terracotta, eh? Where is it? We don't know. We need to make some more of it. Yeah, that'll help us make a whole bunch more. Alrighty-ody. Diddly-do-diddly-do. Diddly-doodly-doodly. We are building it up, peeps, and it's looking good. What happened there? What is that about? That is some... Who on earth built that? Fire that person, jeez. Terrible construction. Lacrosse7164 is resubscribed 6 months in a row. Lacrosse, thank you for 6 months of support. I appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Hope you're having a good time. Did I miss the flying? Says Katarami. You missed some of it, but not all of it. I don't have stone here. That's what's confusing me. Bring the terracotta up there, so it's going to go like that. I think is the idea. Except you, yeah, you would come across here, and then you'd go into that space. So we can see where the that stuff would start to appear. It would be here. Okay, and I'm not going to do a crazy amount of this right now. We're just going to put that a little bit to go around the corner. Going to fill in all the space, including that, and then somewhere here, I guess we start again. Is that right? I think that's right. Looks looks right to me. Oakley locally. Oakley dokley doodly. Let's fly down and see if we did it correctly. Yes! I like that. That's actually really cool. That's really cool. Let's go sleep in the bed. Okay, I think it's time we go fly again, basically. Wobzinator has resubscribed for 31 months. Wobzinator, thank you for your 31 months of support. Appreciate that. We also got Daddy Beer here, resubscribed 3 months, saying, hey, so I'd love to see some admin stuff on the second channel. Daddy Bear, it is your lucky day. The last time Hermitcraft Stream uploaded on there was me doing administrative work, so if that's your cup of tea, if that floats your boat, if that's your buoyancy, then yeah, head over there and check it out. X, do you watch The Flash? I do not. I do not. Someone also asked if I watched Chernobyl. I did not. I've started to notice lately that there's like a lot of stuff I feel like I've seen before. Just, I don't know. You get older, you watch more shows, and then you start to watch ones that feel like ones you've seen before, and it's like, ah. I can't remember the name of it, but I tuned into this one on Netflix, and I was watching it, and I was like, this is probably good, I just feel like I've seen this story. Like, it was an injustice story, right? And just had that same kind of vibe I'd seen many times before. Kadarami says, oh, is the sugarcane centered? I hope it's not visible from the outside. It's not centered, it is visible that it's not centered, and that's fine, really. I'm not so bothered. I am not so bothered. So is that actually, yep, that's our one to dump all of this stuff inside of. I've only got 30 rockets, though. Basically, I need to fly back and get more. That just skipped my mind, didn't it? Well, I can do that. It's not too difficult. Did you watch TEDx? Isn't that a talk thing? Cats, isn't that a talk show thing? X, is the tag game over? I haven't heard anything about it in a while. Yeah, it's been over for ages. Arf says, there is something wrong with my computer. Can you guys still see me when I enter something in chat? Yes, you can be visible. Okay, do I have a rockets folder here? Folder? Why do I keep referring to it as folder? Unbelievable. Have you watched Brooklyn Nine-Nine or Westworld? They're both great in my opinion, says Logical E-Boy. Yeah, I've watched Brooklyn Nine-Nine. You know, at first I found it funny. The top guy in their office, he's hysterical. But you know, it's just another comedy, and it just each show is just like a light-hearted run of jokes, and I don't know, I haven't really been sucked into it. I've watched a fair bit of it though, like the first season or whatever. Maybe even a bit of the second, but yeah. So this is, remember the diamonds, this is number 4. Whoa, using rocket straight away like a madman, and it failed miserably. It failed absolutely miserably, so no rocket at the beginning. If I'm going to do this, I think I might try and do it gracefully. So when we go down here, no rocket. Now apparently I should turn, oh well I didn't do that quick enough. Apparently I've been told I should turn right here, and that there is another hoop that I missed. But I am not really seeing any kind of hoop over here. Is there one hidden in the middle? No, I was told there was another hoop here. I mean, when you come through there, you turn right. That's that direction, so... but if you go through here, this seems like a pretty clear path then from that point. Okie doke, okie doke. Oh, jeez. Oh, there it is. Hi. Need to fly through you. And I've lost flight. And getting progressively worse. I'm very aware that that didn't go so well. If it doesn't go so well, we'll move on and try again. You know, it's important to do the course each time because, like, some of these bits here... Ow, jeez, that was awful. You'll need to do rather well. Like, this is... These bits are that I'm actually finding easier. This is where we're actually going to make some time on the course, is how I look at it. You know, and now I'm not even sure what I'm doing. Ugh. Ugh. Okay, I could die at any moment, so let's make sure that doesn't happen. Mayada says, have you heard about 2B2 TMC server, and if you had, what are your opinions? I get asked that. That's the only time I ever hear about it, is getting asked about it, and I don't really have any opinion on it, I guess. Ugh. 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 Wow. I don't know what it is. I'm just doing, you know, 20 times worse than I was doing before. We haven't even done a single bit of this well yet. Is the bamboo supposed to be there? Some of it is, and some of it isn't. I just keep hitting stuff. While Max places, apparently X's channel is not family friendly. I mean, family friendly is not something I call it. It's what other people call it. I mean, I'm just me, being me, doing me, and that's it. Is the way I look at it. Okay, ugh. And this last bit is kind of easy once we get there. So that was run number 4. Okay, and let's drink some more water, shall we do? Shall we do now? Sigil Hunden says, Ren used instant health and regen potions not to die. My plan is to not hit the things to need that. Person with yellow username on white background, which is hard to read, says, honestly, basically every kid I see in Denmark is using swear words, so I don't really know about the whole family-friendly thing. They're talking about me, not kids in Denmark. Regen stew would be a good idea, says Tuxaban. Yeah, it might be actually, or just a pot for the whole flight, you know. Have a regen pot, keep yourself, you know, if you're going to hit things, don't worry about it. Right. So, that was good. Ah. I do think you need to use a rocket rather consistently. And then, you see, lost loads of health now. You need to make sure you get through the hole. When you're not using a rocket, you have this kind of drift effect where you tend to, like, float up or down a little bit. If you're using a rocket and aiming it correctly as you approach the ring, you either hit it hard or you go through it. Okay, I'm going to just dodge that one today. Ugh. Apparently I'm not even flying now. Okay, that was rubbish. It also, I think it's a little easier to aim upwards when you use the rocket, right? Like, I seem to be doing better when I'm aiming up. Oh, ran out of rockets. I could very easily die here. Which I don't want to do. Oof, I was going to say this could be the death of me. I was literally about to say that. I'm literally about to say that. Grian logged in. Ugh. Oh. Oh, we were doing better than this earlier. I'll give that one a miss then. Oof. Ugh. Oh look, someone's just showing off now. Oh jeez, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Is slow falling pots considered as cheating, says Pop? Probably. Probably, you know. Keep smack my head, you know. Come on. Ah, ah. This is better. This is better. Yeah. Yes. Okay. What's that? Run number 5? Run number 5. Not bad. Poor X can't catch a break with the flying course, says Ardal Tabby. You are too conservative. Spam those rockets. See, chat? I've been telling you. You got to use lots of rockets. Okay. That was weird. I could feel that. I could feel that as I was pressing space. Nothing was happening. Oh! It's horrible. It's too fast for me. I think we'll just start again. Because that was probably the worst start. Seems to be getting worse, which is great. Actually, kind of reminds me of like whenever you play like a repetitive course challenge type thing, like even when it's like the whole game is something like this. I always find there's this like this bump of like getting used to it and feeling progression, and then you hit this point where you start to like not do as good and you dip back down again every time. Every time I play a game like that, I always get frustrated with those kind of. Yeah, using the rockets is just too fast for my brain to comprehend. I think we're gonna have to just play to our own strengths, right? So, okay, we're flying. Now we use a rocket. Okay, there's another opportunity to use one, but I am just going to crash if I use one again. Shouldn't have ducked. Okay, now notice how each time I use a rocket here, I'm sort of guiding myself. Yeah, that happened, didn't it? Oh, took some damage. Didn't want to do that really, because we've got to hop all the way down here. Right, let's go get our stuff. It's a learning curve, says Blackout. Yeah, but the learning curve, like, isn't linear, is what I'm saying. It's a common feeling that that you have like this boost in the beginning when you get to grips with things. Then you've really got to improve skill, and then you just start noticing all the mistakes you're making, and then it's like feels like nothing's happening. Since when are curves linear tools, says Silver Dude. Oh, I guess learning curve. Yeah, but I guess I'm saying it's not like a one direction curve, right? Like it's not a one-way thing. It's like it feels like you go up and then you go down again. You go up and you go down again. Right, so it was somewhere. I'm trying to remember where it was. It was somewhere up here. Kind of forgotten though. What is attacking me? Hang on, I think I've got a drowned guy after me. Was it there? I think it was there. Or was it the next one? Or maybe it was over here. What is... Oh, it's Grian. Keeps hitting me. Was it back here or over there that we died? Oh, Grian has my... Oh, right, okay. Oh, I can't remember where we died then. And there's my wings. Oh, they need some repairing. Those do. Yeesh. Okay, so we'll do one more run. What was that? Number 6? Even though I only got a quarter of the way around it. Okay, so Tuxaban says we died at the tunnel opening. That's good to know. That's what I was trying to figure out. Rightio then. Let's give this. That's annoying. Can't get the old wings deployed. Okie doke. Ow! Oh, that one's gonna get me. Oh, I didn't take damage. Ah. Okay, here we go. So this one is really punishing, and then you got to go there. Oh, oh, good God! I just remembered something. We've got to make a thumbnail. Huh. That might be our thumbnail. I don't know. Right. Oh, jeez. Jeez Louise! I'm hitting my sides on all of these, and that rhymes. Oh, straight into the bamboo. Yeah, we were doing this like really well earlier, and now it's just gone. You know, it has been a long day. I could make the argument that I'm just tired. I'll have to see how I do in the morning, because tomorrow morning I'll start recording. Come on! This is clearly something Grian's really good at. Then again, he spent a lot of time flying around with the Elytra. Like, if anyone's embraced it wholeheartedly, it's Grian. Like, every video he's just getting through rockets. Talbar says, wouldn't the thumbnail be blurry because you were moving? I don't think so. I think the game's thumbnail system works pretty well. I mean, there's no built-in blur to the game, right? Nothing's actually blurring. Maybe the video you're watching has some blurriness because of the compression, something like that. Right. Ugh. Okay, that was officially awful, is what I think I'll describe that one was. Officially awful. That's me. Here we go. Let's get green in our thumbnail, and let's try and get that in it as well. Actually, let's ask him. Let's see if he can stand here, and then it'll be obvious we're at this place. Oh, look, there you go. Perfect. Oh, and a little statue of Hermit in the background. That's great. That is wonderful. Right, we'll do one more round of practicing at the end of the stream, because I am clearly making no improvements. Goodness me, was that bad. I think the best came at the end of our first session, so we need to reset the brain a little bit. Motion games motion blur in games is purely artificial, says Benzakag. It's a thing that they added. I remember games like 10 years ago all started adding motion blur, and it was horrible. It was like, why are you doing this? Excuse me, burping. Oh, disgusting. That's that. Excuse me, that's that incredibly large meal that I ate earlier. God, I heard this thing. I've been listening to podcasts, right? Like about 3 of them rolled in over the last couple of days that were really interesting. Listening to them back to back. Like one of them is just full of like little nuggets of knowledge and things that get stuck in your head. And one of them was desire is suffering, right? And if you think about what desire is... Oh, did we just get raided? Full Symmetry has left the game. Full Symmetry is also raiding us with a party of 150 peeps. It's a false alarm. It's not a raid, it's a false alarm, peeps. Got it the wrong way around, jeez. Don't worry. Don't worry, no. It's a false invasion as well. Does that mean it's not an invasion? I'm very confused. Thank you, False, if you're watching so much for the raid. Appreciate it, of course. Hope you had a good time streaming. We actually saw you. Yes, we saw you earlier, now that I think about it, because we died in the area. I had to come around and get all my stuff. I can leave some of these tools just in here. I I don't do that enough when I'm building, you know, just leave stuff. Hey, I'm not going to use that, leave it over here. Right? Now we can just put all of our building materials in. Anyway, as I was saying, this quote was like, desire is suffering, right? So if you desire something, you obviously don't have it, therefore you desire it. And therefore you suffer because you want it. You know, the desire makes you suffer. I found that really profound. I was like, whoa. Like, what is it that I desire that makes me suffer? And the guy was also saying, like, you know, desire one thing, because otherwise you'll suffer a lot. So make your desires meaningful, right? And the one thing I think I desire constantly is food. Oh my god, I feel like I got such a problem with food. I can't get it out of my head. And after I ate like I ate today, I know why. It's because like I can just keep eating more. There's just no stop button, right? All the food in front of me has to disappear. I was eating my own food. I was eating everyone else's who couldn't finish theirs as well. I was pigging out, and and now all I can think about is when I'm next gonna eat. You know, at least I've got it under control. At least I'm not like unhealthy with it. But yeah, is it a desire? Or is it gluttony? I don't know. Like I feel like now I feel like this shouldn't make me suffer. I shouldn't sit around, considering we have like food abundance, and I'm never really gonna actually be short of a meal or anything. Like I shouldn't be like constantly thinking about it, desiring it, because it's just suffering. You're just sitting there like thinking about a meal that you can't eat. It's pointless. I need to get that out of my head. I need to change that, you know. Favourite food, says Crockett Guy. This will definitely help. Let's talk about my favourite food. I think I'm going to add Caribbean to my list of favourite food. Because, man, did I enjoy the Caribbean I had today. Woo! Really good food. Still got the taste of it, like. The smell like it as well. I can smell it on me. All the barbecue sauce and whatnot. I desire meaning, says I Live Cats. Well, that's a noble thing to desire for, right? But, meaning can be found, I think. Meaning can be found. We got a noise in the ear from Naomi Iformi. Resubscribing for 3 months, saying, did you have a good day today? I had a great day. First days of my day off. I always love them. Always have a fantastic time, you know. Cooking Caribbean with Suma, coming to second channel soon, says Crocky Guy. I've wanted to do a cooking video for ages, and I always I think I give myself an excuse not to, without realising that I'm doing that. It's kind of like, in my mind, it's kind of like, oh, that won't work, or something, you know, like, without me realising that I'm probably giving myself excuses not to do that. So, maybe I should think that through again. I think the excuse is just the practicality of it, and adding a bunch of additional editing time to my schedule. Maybe if I had like a video editor that could do that for me, like then I'd probably be a bit more inclined to go, yeah, this is something I've been thinking about lately. I've had like a channel manager for a while now, helping me do odd jobs here and there, and I really value it. I think it's worth like the money that it costs to free up your time to focus on other things. So I could do something like that, make a cooking video. I just don't want to do the editing for that, like, because I know it's going to take a long time. But, maybe that's something I should put on the agenda, you know, try something different. Maybe I should think about what meal it is I cook that would be nice to share and pass on. You know, I remember once there was a website I used to be a part of, and they had a cooking section, and I got mocked for putting up my salad recipe, right? And people were like, oh, it's just a salad, you idiot. And I was like, oh. But the thing is that I got taught how to cook salads. Well, cook, you know, prepare a salad, when I didn't know how to cook anything at all. And it was, to me, it was more like, as weird as it might sound, it's just a salad, but like, it kind of needed someone to show you, right? Like, what should you put in a salad? What should you do? Because I don't know nothing about cooking food and all of that. And I've had people ask me now in these streams, like, what do you put in your salads? How do you make it? And I think people are interested who don't know how to make salads in eating salads, right? But like many things, if you know it, it's easy. If you don't, sometimes it can be a bit daunting. There's all this stuff. What do I put together? What ones are going to taste nice? There might be questions you have. Maybe starting off with something simple like preparing a salad would be a good idea. Because, you know, I know some tasty salad combinations. At least I think they're tasty. Why am I falling down like that there? We got loads of noises in here. We got J Falcone 12 doing the cheers, throwing the bits, saying you should work on the pirate area again soon. Also, your new sheep farm design is great. Keep it up. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. I actually think that farm design is a bit outdated. I think there's probably better ways to do it. I kind of took the old concept and threw it with the new 1.14 mechanic, but I think there might be other ways of doing it. Like I've seen Cub Fans farm and that thing looks amazing. Such an interesting sheep farm design. But thank you for the cheers and the bits, dude. We also got Tiny Small here. Resubscribing for 24 months. That's a diamond face in chat. Tiny Small, thank you so much. I appreciate it. And JP Gamer is here doing the cheers, throwing the bits, saying, hey X, long time viewer, been watching since season 2, but stopped watching a couple of years back, but found this game entertaining again. Cheers. Glad you're enjoying it again, JP. Appreciate it. I find a lot of people kind of like come back to it. You know, once a Minecrafter, always a Minecrafter, that's what I say. We got the Big Hundy here, subscribing with Amazon Prime. Thank you so much, the Big Hundy, I appreciate it. And I hope you enjoy the stream. Towbar says, I would love a salad series. The problem with food is that people overthink it. Experiment more. That is how you discover new things. Build on the base and go from there, says T-Man Live. I totally agree. For example, if you've ever made pasta bake, right, and you wanna chop down some calories and add some taste, cook it with salsa. I'm telling you, putting salsa in a pasta bake, I didn't know what it was going to be like. Oh my goodness me, is that a nice kick of taste to throw into a meal like that? It really is really nice. I'm going to actually possibly make that. I'm going to make one meal over the weekend to last me 2 days, or maybe try and stretch it to 3. And I think I might go for pasta bake, you know. Might get me some whole grain brown pasta when I next go shopping tomorrow, and I'll get some salsa. And I like cooking with vegan cheese, because regular cheese isn't the healthiest of choices. I'm not even sure the vegan cheese is that much healthier. Like, I don't really know what it is, but I know it's got way less calories, right? And it still tastes kind of cheesy, so I'm cool with that. But yeah, I might cook it up with some vegan cheese. Although that stuff don't cook like cheese cooks, right? Like it ain't gonna melt like cheese melts. It's kind of gonna get warm, and that's about it. Warm and rubbery. Maybe not rubbery, but a bit like, doesn't taste rubbery, just sort of bends rubbery, if that makes sense. Right, is this one here getting built up? Because it kind of looks like there's no glass. Oh yeah, this is not being done properly. This is a bad job right here. Bad job. Isn't salsa spicy, says Catch. You can choose what type you like. If you pick a mild salsa, it will have a little bit of tang to it. Just a little bit. Nothing bad. Vegan cheese is minging, says Mr. Sisley Smith. It depends what brand you go with. You should definitely try a few of them, because some of them are pretty good. Also, I have some homemade vegan cheese sauce that is just lovely. You actually make it with potatoes, a little bit of mustard. What else do you put in it? Like parsnip, I think, and it all kind of and carrots maybe, and it all kind of gets like ground up together, and it just tastes really good. But yeah, with the cheese sauce stuff. Some of it can be a bit yucky, but try some of the different brands, and some of it is pretty good. So if you want like a low-calorie alternative, maybe you're watching the calories or whatever, the vegan cheese is a good one if you're a big fan of cheese. It don't taste exactly like cheese, but it's a similar kind of vibe. You know, and you can have both. Have a bit of that, you know, sometimes, and have a bit of the other times. These days I'm a bit more lenient because I've got myself like very lean, and I've got my body weight under control. Like I can afford to indulge, because I'll see it come around if I indulge too much very quickly, like, you know. So these days I do still have like cheese on occasion. I went through a very long period, like years, of not eating cheese and anything like that really. Just cut out all of that. Eggs as well, didn't eat for ages. Ah, that's what I did on this side. I put some blocks below to support it. Let's tear out all of this bit here, because it's totally all built in the wrong position. and we're going to go around and build this whole thing back up. I have a bottle of tapioca living on my table. Tapioca, isn't that a pudding? Oh, tapioca I'm thinking of. Don't know what tapioca is. It sounds like a sauce. I think there's an extra block on the top left of the window, around the front of your build. Swallow my bullet. we will be swinging around and checking things out, and triple checking and all of that real soon. Let's get this bit here rid of, and then we'll double check it, because we ain't going with this build style over on this side. Decided to go with the other one. Salsa, properly pronounced salsa. A little bit different from how I'm saying it. Okay, so the hot sauce. I don't mess with hot sauces. I find like I don't do very well with hot food. Kind of gets me all flustered and sort of ruins the taste. Oh, that's actually correct, that bit there. I tend to go for milder spices. I do like a little bit of heat and spice, but I like the flavour more than the hotness. Don't enjoy that sensation very much. Right, if ever we fall in here again, I mean, jeez, how do we get out? Actually, there's an entrance, isn't there? See, what was I talking about a moment ago? About, like, needing to not desire food as much or something, and now we just spend ages waffling about food. Hades Stamp says, I don't ever eat vegan products. I'm perfectly fine eating high-calorie foods. Sure, I mean, like, you can eat high-calorie foods, but if your caloric intake is more than you're expending, then you're putting on weight. Did you try kimchi? It's really healthy. I've got a feeling I've tried kimchi. That sounds so familiar all of a sudden. Or maybe it's something I've heard of that I've wanted to try. There's a few things I want to try that I've got on my list of foods. Like I have a notepad of like things that I want to try on my phone, and I think it's called kombucha. It's a type of tea that is it's like got probiotics or something along those lines. So it's like, I think it's semi-fermented cabbage turned into tea, and having biotic products is supposed to help your gut microbiome. So in your stomach you have a microbiome of organisms that live there and help digest food, and you know, like, you can eat certain stuff that aids them in some sort of way. Kimchi is wonderful, says Adults. So I'm going to add that to my little post-stream activity. What is kimchi? I'm going to find out and see if I've eaten it. Kombucha, my wife drinks it all the time, says Tabsy Ragu. Yeah, that's the stuff, and it's hard to get because I don't think it's the sort of thing that you can just buy on hand at somewhere like Asda, right? Like, it's a tea you have to consume rather quickly after it's been prepared for you. Okay, I think that is the top of this bit here. Oh yeah, we did say we'd do a check before we get too carried away here. So, all looking good so far there, I believe. I don't see anything wrong. I don't see anything wrong with that at all so far. Looking good. Let's go sleep in the beds. We've got noises in the ear from Ian DeMann. Ian DeMann, thank you ever so much for subscribing with Amazon Prime for 3 months. And we also got Noobs Shara Bera resubscribing for 4 months in a row. Thank you ever so much. I appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying the stream. What is the vegan source of vitamin B12? Us carnivores get it from cows. Eating grass they've pissed on. Imadan says, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the vitamin supplement is for B12. I think you can probably get it, right? I think the problem is people are not aware that with that diet that you will be vitamin deficient. And yeah, B12 is one of them. There's a couple of others that are tricky, but I think B12 is the one that you really can't do without getting it from animals. So then if you supplement it, I believe it's still from animals, but not entirely sure. Speaking from a fair bit of ignorance there. Yeah, lots of people in chat are now saying B12 has to be added, but apparently seaweed is full of B12. Did not know that. You know what? Like, I really like this idea of being diverse with what you eat, like taking up opportunities to eat different types of foods, because it seems like all foods get like offer different things to you, right? And then they kind of get dragged into this idea of superfoods when someone's done a study and they realise, oh, spinach has all of this and that, and then it's like, you should eat spinach all the time. I think it's a lot more sensible to say that you should get a good variety of foods in and cover all bases, right? Seaweed is one of those ones that I like always turn my nose up at a little bit. Maybe I should change that. Maybe next time I see seaweed on the menu, I should go for it. And then I'll make sure I get me some B12, you know what I mean? Because I don't know where I'm getting my B12 from. I'm not that brain smarty, okay? I understand some of this stuff. I understand that vitamins are a thing, but I can't keep track of them. I've been trying to. I think the vitamin I get the most of is D12. I think that's in a lot of either the spinach I eat or fruits. And I eat a lot of fruit. We got a noise in the ear from Xmuta. Doing cheers, throwing bits, saying, I have destroyed my taste buds. I need really spicy food to even get a small kick. Interesting. Yeah, that sucks if you destroyed them. I mean, people say they get... am I doing this bit here right? Oh no, that's the bit up there. Okay, that's cool. That your taste buds will get duller with time, which I'm not looking forward to. But I mean, does that help with food cravings? Like, to look for something good in a bad situation. I mean, if you can still get a kick out of eating hot food, then that's good. But like, does it help with food cravings? Because if you can't taste food, that takes a lot of the enjoyment away, right? Like, a lot of it is about getting that feedback of the taste. Oh, I love Japanese food, says Art Ale Tabby. Jeez, probably butchered that. I like Japanese food too. Man, I had this Japanese treat the other day. It's like a ball of like white dough, and then on the inside there's what I thought was actually chocolate, right? Turns out the ball of dough is rice that's been like needled over and over again to the point of like not being like rice. And then what was the other thing it had? Oh my, I'm losing my own train of thought. Yeah, on the inside it had ground up beans, and they kind of look brown and chocolatey. So I think I had the idea in my head, and the taste wasn't particularly strong, so in my mind it kind of became the other thing. By the way, I've got to remember, we got some stuff for Grian. Let's leave those there, and we'll drop off however many of these we need later. Oh, when we do the run again. Blue dye, yes, we've got to make blue dye to make cyan dye. And the book disappeared. Don't ask me why, but it just disappeared like that. It went away. Okay, and there we go. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. Sesame ball. If it was called a sesame ball, it didn't have sesame in. And mochi is what others are saying. Maybe that's what it was, mochi. It was very nice. I think I'd enjoy it more next time round that I have it. Just because, like, it was a bit of a surprise, and it was a bit of like a weird texture to get used to as well. I was like, oh, what is this strange thing that I am eating? Made quite the whistle then, didn't I? Kind of whistled accidentally. Okay, so would the lime start again here? I think it does, yeah. Then you would be stone. This would literally come across there. And then we'd have our glass, of which we run out. Great, gotta go get some more then. What do we come back for? This stuff. Right, we gotta make ourselves some more glass. Yes, we do. Wonderful. Where do you find this strange food, says Taubar? Which one? The Japanese one? It was at a restaurant in London. I had some other food with it as well. That was like my pudding or dessert or whatever you want to call it. Rightio, we are building this thing up, aren't we? I think what I'm going to do now is go to Grian's Elytra course. I'm enjoying this build, but I want to let it settle a little more. It's looking good. It's looking good. The scaffolding's kind of in the way now as well. It's in the way of the view. Would you mourn if scaffolding was removed, having a good experience with it? If they removed it at this point, that'd be kind of bizarre. You know, it should be a sure way to upset your audience. So I wouldn't worry about that happening at all, actually. I mean, Mojang wouldn't do that. That's just like recipe for disaster right there. I should actually be holding on to some of this stuff, right? Putting it in the project chest. Because we're going to need these again to do more building. So all the ones relevant to the build will go in here. And I'll have my tools back. Okay, dyes are in over here. Got our ender pearls together. Scaffolding over here. And we got our diamonds. And now we've got our rockets. Cool, let's head back over there. What do you think about Cool Math Games being shut down, says Blackout. I don't know who that is, so I don't really know anything about it. Yeah, by the way, I had a video of mine claimed by Apple, and I tweeted out about it, and I think some people missed the tone of my tweet. Like, I wasn't angry, I wasn't like, YouTube again, copyright. Like, it was Apple's video, they had the right to claim it. I was just kind of disappointed that, you know, it was all about Minecraft Earth, and because it was from the Apple conference, they could just claim it and go, no you don't. I mean, it's theirs to do, it's their video, right? But it just kind of sucked, so I tweeted out about it. And I think some people got the wrong idea from all of that. But if you did see those tweets... Yeah, so basically, you know, I used Apple's video, it was just their video of Minecraft Earth, and they claimed it and blocked it entirely, which was rather aggressive. But if it's what they want to do... Where do we put the diamonds? Like, there we go. Oh, look at this. See, this thing makes diamonds over here. It's a diamond maker. That's the real plan. Now, we're the only one on, so we might do a little better this time. Let's hope we do. Oh, like, I can't even get the wings deployed. That's really disappointing. Okay, yeah. Trying to be more rockety, but it's not going to work, is it? See, I need to eat while I fly at this point, which is really bad because there's not really a moment to do that. See, look, if I do this, it kind of worsen myself. Also, I have a very tickly throat right now. I'm going to stop. Cats in chat says, pretty sure their system is just automatic claim and block. Yeah, it is. That's another thing. Like, there were a lot of like really emotional replies to my tweet, like, "Oh, Apple are rubbish and mean, and they just hate people having fun." And it's like, yeah, it's probably just an automated system. All right. Oh, I hit that block. Yeah, these bamboos really add this kind of like shimmying dynamic where you need to kind of like, yeah, nip back and forth quite, you know, left to right rather quickly. This one's always horrible because of, oh, that actually worked. I feel like using the rocket right at the last second helped me through that. Yeah, Lil Rennie says use the soup. Yeah, maybe we could use our cows to get regen soup. That's not a bad idea. Okay. Ugh. We died there, but this is going horribly. I mean, I think I've got considerably worse. The only thing I have going in my favour is saying it's later in the day now than it was earlier. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Factor in the time of day. I'm doing great. Once again, I feel like the rocket saved me a couple of times there. That was a lot of hearts. Woo. 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 One heart. Just gonna hang out here, peeps, while I recover. Try to fly F5 easier, says Carl. Was I doing that in F5 or not? You reckon it would be? I don't think it would be easy. Wait, how was I doing that? I'm pretty sure I was doing it like this, right? Well, that's confusing. I'm now not sure how I was doing it. Let's try it this way then. See, I don't think this will be easier because you have to go through obstacles. So your view is going to rapidly change. Am I doing this better? Oof. Is this how Grian did it in his video? It is. I've always commented, oh, that wasn't good, on how I prefer flying like this. It's good and it's sort of good and sort of bad. I don't know. Whatever. Some people are keeping score. Oh, don't keep score. This is no actual run. We owe Grian 2 more diamonds at this point for the extra runs. But they are not going well, are they? Use F5 and shift. Wouldn't shift interfere with flight? Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. We're up. We're up. We're up, peeps. Right. Yeah. Not good at this. Good. It's harder at night. And I'm hitting everything in sight. In fact, I'm probably going to die. I think I'd enjoy this more if I didn't have to worry about health. Because once you hit a couple, then you're like, I don't want to try that. Okay, that didn't work quite as well as before. Okay, so a little boost really does help you get through these tight ones when you need to aim. Oh, it just kind of resets your momentum forward, right? There we are. Down to half a heart. And I think I'm going to land here and eat. And we're being raided by Hypnotized with a party of peeps. Hypnotized, thank you ever so much for the raid. Goodness me, I've been raided by False and Hypno today. Usually I'm the one doing all the raiding. Hypno, thank you so much. I hope you had a good stream. Doing some modded Minecraft, I imagine. Welcome all the raiders. Welcome all the raiders. Kinetica is here doing cheers and throwing bits, saying no one cares about fair use anymore. Yeah, it's not fair use. It's commercial use. This is one of those things I see YouTubers complaining about a lot, and they bring up fair use, and it's like, well, no, you're using it in a commercial setting, so it's not actually fair use. That's why I haven't disputed it. And my tweet wasn't about that. It was just, I sort of aimed it at Mojang to say, like, are you aware of this? Like, is that cool? Because one of the things with Minecraft is that you are always able to, you know, to use any assets of the game to make content with, and they've held true to that. But then someone else is claiming, you know, with Minecraft's content, and it's like, that's kind of not the spirit of Minecraft. But yeah, Connecticut, thank you for the cheers and bits. I appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Also, welcome all the raiders. Be sure to hit the follow button if you're just tuning in here. I stream frequently, and to all the peeps who are not from the raid as well. I mean, you know, if you want to hit that follow button, I do regular streams. Today is actually, like, I missed stream this week. I missed 2. Missed one on Saturday, missed one on Tuesday. Sometimes you have busy weeks. Next weekend ain't going to be streaming at all as well. So here's me saying you should follow, and I stream frequently. I'm actually going to be going through a patch where I might not be as frequent at the moment. So, you know, unfollow! Unfollow then, jeez, whatever. Costin says, been following since 2015. Well, thank you for following all these years, man. Appreciate that. Hate Stamp says, well, if I were doing it, it would be fair use. I don't have any monetization. That's interesting then, because if you were blocked like I were, then you might have a claim on fair use if you're not making money out of the video. So, who knows? Who knows? Oh, jeez. That. I'm going to start that one again. Because that was... I don't know what happened there. Oh. Definitely getting worse. I'm going to grab my pickaxe and bring this with me. Let's hope I don't lose it on the way. Definitely getting worse. Which is usually my experience when doing anything parkour. Start out alright, then all of a sudden seem to be doing really bad. Now there is a leap of faith that can be taken here. We're going to take it again. Leap of faith. Oh, so close. Who remembers where we died? I believe it was over in Ren's little area. I believe it was just over there. So we'll hop around and get it. We will hop around and get it. Press Alt F4, it will give you XP bottles. Alt F4, hang on, let me try that. Alt F4. Alt and F4, it's not giving me XP bottles. What the heck? Bit weird they'd add a button combination to just give you XP bottles though, right? Okay, was it here or was it the next bit? I think it was the next bit. No, wait, weren't we flying out of here because I decided this was annoying? Okay, so somewhere up ahead we should see my corpse. I remember seeing a big pile of granite. Hey look, there's all my stuff. I don't think it went into the water because of the way it drops items. It makes sure things don't fall off ledges and disappear forever. So all of my stuff is here. Aren't we? Oh, that's close to being broken. Do you know what we should go do? We should do some more flying. Yeah, that thing was going to break mid-flight, basically. Say hi to Ren from stream, says Talbar. Ren might be streaming himself at this time of day, you know. I love this song, by the way. Aha, look at that. Iskal and Ren are streaming. I had a sneaky suspicion. Let's go put that down here. And then I got another elytra. And I'll put that one there. Peeps, is where we're going to wrap up today's stream. I hope you have enjoyed it and had a good time hanging out with me today. We are, yeah, like I said, wrapping it up. Be sure to hit the follow button before you head out of here. I'm going to go check and see if they're live yet. Yep, Ren is live, so I'll send you over to Ren. Iskal is streaming as well if you want to join him. So, in chat, down there, hit that raid button. It's about to come up. Massive thanks to everyone who subscribed, resubscribed, donated and cheered. As always, I appreciate your support. And there it is. Hit the raid button in chat. Feel free to join in. And I'll see you all soon in another one. Bye-bye.